With the new Superman movie actually getting ready to come out this summer, I thought, what are some of the key action moments that we're all looking for as Superman? Now, me being a fan of Superman, I've been following it since I was a kid. Perfect. Probably my first comic book I ever got was Superman holding Supergirl during the whole, Crisis on Infinite Earths thing. Yes, as a child, I was like, oh my God, this is serious. And of course, I've been collecting Superman stuff ever since. I got the t-shirt, I got the comic books, I got the action figure, I got the movie, I've seen Christian Reeves in all of the movies. Again, a Superman fan. And I'm not the only one, right? So Trevor Bell was another person who was like, yeah, I got started in Superman because of Man of Steel. And obviously he's dressed up as Superman, as a cosplayer who, looks great and is in peak physical condition. Then another person that mentioned was Wise. Now Wise, he's over in Belgium and he has, I don't know, there are too many to name, but he has so many Superman suits. And he's a competitive bodybuilder as well. So he really does look the role of Superman. So regardless if you're jacked or not, let's look at Henry Cavill as he's doing Man of Steel, which inspired both Trevor and Wise to suit up. What's up? I'm Roy. I've actually made a bunch of action movies, all short films with a lot of fight scenes. And to be honest, I've never done one with a superhero. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about this one, Man of Steel. I gotta go and check out a scene or two just because, one, it's been so long since I've seen it, and with the new release of Superman directed by James Gunn, it's kind of good to kind of go back and look. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of good to go back and look. So here he is, Henry Cavill, Superman holding an entire oil rig together. Oh my gosh. The first flight ever, that's pretty cool. Always a good scene. Why is everything defying gravity around him before he flies? I always thought that was so cool, actually, now that I think about it. It's like everything has to defy gravity as he's flying. I love it.
Put our cards on the table here, General.
Wow.
You're scared of me because you can't control me. But that doesn't mean I'm your enemy.
I don't know, dude. You just took some handcuffs and just went, it just went, doop. Doop. Wow, okay. It's a great scene. It's a scene where the both of them really get into it. Good. You just blew up a 15-story parking garage. It's gone. And the cars just don't stop falling. Look at them. The cars continue. Cars still falling. Cars. The intensity of this fight scene with the music and the cars still falling out of the building.
There's only one way this ends, Cal. Either you die or I do.
And really, we're not sure which one's going to die. We're not sure. It's because of the intensity of this fight. It's crazy. He's gorilla jumping up the building. Okay, so anyone on the sidewalk, y'all just need to run, okay? Y'all just need to run. Because the whole facade of the building is coming down. 106 days since the last incident. Watch this. 0 days. I love that part. That part cracks me up every time. 0 days. And so now he's making stuff defy gravity. And he says, I'm coming out of this armor because I don't need it. And I'm making stuff defy gravity. Which no one ever explained that to me. Do people from Krypton make things defy gravity here on Earth? You're so close to a Kryptonian that you start flying too? Maybe that's it. I think I nailed it right on. I nailed it right on the head. And they're not done. We're just gonna tear up Metropolis. And these people are like, oh, we're way away from this battle, so we shouldn't have to worry about it, right? We're a good, I don't know, 10 miles away from this battle? No, you're not. The battle comes to you. The battle is 20 miles away from where it was. And there's 1 building, 2 buildings, 3 buildings, 4 buildings, 5 buildings. The poor people of Metropolis, they're like, oh my gosh. Now we're in space. The Bruce Wayne satellite is thrown out of orbit. A multi-million-dollar Bruce Wayne is so mad. And the people are just like, I thought this was over with. And they're like, no, it's not. No, it ain't. It ain't over with. Grand Central Station, we just trying to catch a train, y'all. We just trying to catch a train. And then this epic part right here. This part right here gets me every time.
Don't do this!
And so the people about to die, and so Superman's like, I gotta kill them. And he gone. So intense. I feel like dogs on the other side of the globe heard that yell. Because it was from Superman. Now, first of all, can someone explain to me this? How does, out of all that moving around, going from building to building, 20 miles this away, 20 miles back this way, how does Lois Lane know exactly where they landed? Can somebody, how does she know? How did she know? Can someone help me? How did she know? How Lois Lane know where they land? I wouldn't. I'd have been like, they went 20 miles this way. They went another 20 miles this way. I don't know where they land. Lois Lane got that super GPS. It's like, I don't even know how she knew. How you know? How did you know where Superman and General Zod crashed? Now, from just a little bit of research, you begin to understand that, yes, Henry did a lot of working out. He was only 28 years old when shooting this particular film, Man of Steel. This is the first one, obviously. So plenty of working out. Like, you can see him here. He's, you know, warming up. And, you know, kettlebell routines, you know, dumbbells for shoulders, because you got to have the Superman width. And then obviously just the bigger upper body strength. Like everything he's doing is pretty much upper body. Everything. I don't see anything that is not upper body in this particular workout. Just to put on the size and the physique in the back, shoulders, arms. And then maybe right here is kind of like an overall deadlift just to get size overall. Which that's a pretty impressive deadlift. It's a lot. Yeah, all upper body working out. That's the whole thing. Even rows, like literally rows. And they broke it down. Like you literally can see what he was doing to break down everything. And at 28, you know, you're kind of in a position where you can do this workout no problem. And then in between takes, you know, here he's in costume getting ready to do a scene. I think it's the oil scene where the oil tanker, he's doing more upper body push-ups, you know, things in order to get the upper body, you know, huge. Even while on set, he's doing pull-ups, even and chin-ups while on the set. Everything to make the shoulders look bigger. All upper body workout, like completely. And I do know this, a lot of like the fitting for this suit, there was not a ton of like muscle suit involvement. It was clearly, you know, fit to his physique that he had taken all these months, weeks, maybe over a year in order to accomplish and to get to this size. And as we get ready to watch the very next episode of Superman, shot by James Gunn, it's gonna have to kind of, you know, live in a space knowing that you had Henry Cavill. Huge shout outs to Wise, huge shout outs to Trevor Bell. If you have someone that you actually want me to look at as an action movie star, and whether it's a superhero action movie or just one that you like, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your response on Henry Cavill versus the new Superman in the James Gunn movie that's coming out soon. Put it down in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.